I got Goku bicep. What's up, everybody? This is Darius Young. And so sadly, this is the I told you so video. I told you that Goku was gonna lose. I told you. So, if anybody saw it, got upset, you had no right to get upset. Because I warned you. I told you they were gonna make Goku lose. In which case, this battle was pointless, but So, and the reason for making Goku lose was because Superman's supposed to not have any limits, but Goku can surpass any limits. And in a sense, yeah, they're right, a little bit. Because if you have limits, then you can't surpass something that doesn't have any. And if you take Goku's limits away, then you take away the character. However, though, the Superman that they used was pre-Crisis Superman. Post-Crisis Superman is the New 52 Superman. If someone fact-check me on this, but I do believe that Post-Crisis Superman is the New 52 Superman. And I know for a fact that Goku would destroy New 52 Superman's life, because I literally, before the death battle came on, I did research on all the New 52 Superman's powers and his feats or whatever, and he hasn't done nearly the amount of stuff that the post-Crisis Superman has done. And even with post-Crisis Superman, there are still different Superman post-Crisis, pre-Crisis, that would lose to Goku, because they're different writers have different ways of writing Superman, and so because of that, one writer may say he can sneeze away a solar system. Another writer will say if he gets hit by a nuke, he's pretty much done for unless the sun comes back out. So, there's not a specific canon for Superman for people to use. And so, it really depends on which Superman you put Goku against. Because, I'll tell you right now, what was that? Superman Prime? Superman would win. I mean, really, if Goku was stupid enough to fly out and say, I'm gonna fight that guy, he's gonna lose, simply because, that Superman was already godlike, and so was Goku, but that Superman was godlike to the point where he was like, he can make entire galaxies. It's not even galaxies. He can make universes. There's no way that Goku would win that fight. It wouldn't even be a fight. Superman would snap his fingers and be like, yeah, you're gone. And Goku would be gone. That Superman is like the creator kind of guy. And, stuff like that, yeah, Goku's gonna lose. And the Superman, they said in the death battle he flew through a red sun, or he lifted the entire planet. Those were just feats of strength to me that don't really matter when the character can't fight. And yes, I am aware that Superman has learned several martial arts. Pre-Crisis Superman has learned several martial arts, but you don't see him practicing those martial arts. People say he instantly learns it, therefore he knows it like a master, and that's not true. Because I know how to hit several pressure points on your body. I know how to hit them, but in actual combat it'd be a lot more difficult because the other person is, flying, doing all kind of stuff. They're, trying to punch, they're trying to dodge my attacks and also countering the attacks. So I gotta, as a fighter, I gotta think, okay, how am I going to get to that pressure point? Or how am I going to get to that nerve? And so, and I know Superman doesn't have that down to a mastery because he doesn't practice fighting like Goku does. And so, my main argument that Goku would win, especially against New 52 Superman, is if you put someone who is more practiced against someone, excuse the stuff going on back there. Like I said, I'm in my apartment complex's basement, so you're gonna have to forgive me. I'm gonna get, once I get some more subscribers and I start making some more money, I'm gonna get a whole setup that I'm gonna have, I would make these videos in so that it'd be a better experience for you guys. Please just bear with me. It's like I was saying. If you put someone who practices his art form every day, all day, nonstop, against someone who, yeah, he learned it, but doesn't practice it after he learns it, the person that's more practiced is going to win. That's just the way that's just the way stuff goes. Bruce Lee trained every day. Boxers tend to take rests in between their fights, and so yeah, boxers train hard, but none of them train to the level that Bruce Lee did. But there was a point in time where Bruce Lee had like a back injury and he had to, lay in bed for a few days. But even so, after that back injury, he still continued to train every day. And if you put a boxer like Mayweather against Bruce Lee's winning that fight. Not because, Bruce Lee could do this or that or that or this, because Bruce Lee trained more. Bruce Lee trained so much that he became the undisputed. Okay, you could say Mayweather is a master of boxing, and you wouldn't be wrong, but you could also say the same thing with Pacquiao. The difference between Mayweather and Bruce Lee is that Mayweather takes time off from his training. Bruce Lee never did. Bruce Lee is definitely more practiced in his fighting than Mayweather is. So, to me, I don't care. To me, I really don't care which Superman you use, except for that, Superman Prime one. But, to me, I don't care what Superman you use. Goku's going to win. Because Superman can't fight. He can't fight. Superman can lift the planet. Yeah, but this dude on Screw Attack's thread literally proved. In fact, no, not even the dude on Screw Attack's thread. Their own comic books, DC's comics, have proven that in order to achieve those great feats of strength and speed, Superman had to exert himself over a long period of time, and even that caused his powers to drain. And so, when you say like Goku, that Superman can fly thousands of times faster than light, yeah, he can, but he has to do it gradually. Like, how when you start off running, you're not at your peak speed. You know how when you start bench pressing, you don't just shoot up all the way, unless it's like you're just doing the bar. Unless you're weak, in which case, doing the bars like putting 245s on there. Yeah, that's your problem. But you know how you just don't pop up there. You gotta. You get it up there, but it takes time to get it up there. You don't just shoot up there, like I said, unless you're doing easy weight. So. And in the comic book, I think I said this already in my other video, but in the comic book, Superman was trying to stop these bullets from hitting a group of people. They were about to get shot by the squad, the people that hold the guns up or whatever. They were about to get shot. Superman was trying to stop the bullet. Superman was talking to himself, and he was like, I can be faster than a speeding bullet, but not all the time. And he said not all the time because he tried to stop the bullets. And if Superman is as fast as they say he is on the fly, then the bullets wouldn't have hit them people. But they did. That's because he has to gradually build up that speed. I done my research, so I know that Goku wins this fight. Like I said, unless you put him against Superman Prime, which is basically Dr. Manhattan, and I know for a fact that Goku would lose that fight because neither of those characters are even concerned with the thoughts of mortal beings. I mean, at that point, they have literally transcended humanity, and I know Akuma says he transcended humanity, but no, he hasn't transcended. So, like I said, I told you so. I told you that Goku was gonna lose, and nobody should have expected him to win. I told you that. Yeah, they're going to invite the Dragon Ball Z voice actors there, and yeah, they're going to have the people there. But at the end of the day, they said, yeah, we know these guys are here, but their character still sucks in comparison to Superman. I knew they were gonna do it. So nobody should be surprised at this. Nobody should. I saw it coming from a mile away. People were like, no, they're gonna have Goku win because the guys from Dragon Ball Z are there, so that must mean that Goku's gonna win. No, I told you. Nobody should have expected him to win. Not at all. I'm glad I got that off my chest. Should you go watch it if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan? Absolutely go watch that. That shit was amazing. That fight was cold as hell. I can't, oh my god, that fight was cold as hell. Okay. That fight was amazing. That fight was off the chain. The animation on that fight was just... Watch the fight. Support Screw Attack. Screw Attack. I see what they're trying to do. Because their answer to the question was, you know, Superman has no limits, but Goku does. And on the surface, yeah, that makes sense. But like I said, that all depends on what Superman you use. Because in Death Battle Live, they stated that they used all the Supermen combined. All Superman combined means Superman Prime. There's no way Goku's winning the Superman Prime. I knew they were going to do this. I knew it. I saw it coming from a mile away. I think they were just trying to reiterate their point. And they have a right to do that. However, it's not fair to Goku in the sense that Superman has never had a distinguishable canon, whereas Goku has, which is the manga. I mean, some people call the anime canon, but there's some stuff in there that's kind of off, and the manga, to me, is more right than anything. So, Goku has one canon, Superman has like 50. So, you gotta pick which Superman you want. When I do my fight, I'm doing the New 52 Superman versus Goku. And because from what I've heard, that's supposed to be DC's new canon, so, But, yeah. So those are my thoughts. But you go check the video out. It was live when I saw it. So, you're probably gonna have to rewind the live stream that they had, but you only have to rewind the last like 20 minutes because the death battle wasn't that long. They didn't go through a whole list of everybody's powers like they did the first time, because I'm pretty sure they did it because they already did it the first time and everybody knows what everybody could do. So, did they acknowledge that they got some of their calculations on the first time around wrong? No, because they're still wrong. And they're still wrong in their assumption that Superman will win just because one Superman that they happen to bind together in a glob of other Supermen has no limits, when that's not really fair to Goku because each Superman has its own fate. Multiple Superman from each individual canon has died or passed away or something like that. New 52 Superman is still here, and the New 52 Superman is clearly defined as DC's new canon. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but that Superman is clearly defined as DC's new canon. So, if you want to use something that's right on the money, use the New 52 Superman, because that one is canon. That one is, what's actually happening in the story right now. Whereas, they've had other canons and other universes, because DC has a multiverse. Dragon Ball Z doesn't. So, do with that, take it what you will. Goku still wins to me. Goku's my man, Superman is cool. I'm not gonna get you wrong, but we're not gonna get you wrong. Skip you. Not skip you. I love you guys, but don't get me wrong. I like Superman. I gained a new respect for Superman after I saw All-Star Superman, and that really made Superman it humbled Superman for me. And that was the movie was actually a little sad, but that Superman got so powerful that the very cells in his body radiated like little suns. And, because of that, he just kept getting more powerful and more powerful and more powerful. But in that canon of Superman had to fly into the sun to fix it, and that's where he stayed. That Superman would definitely kill Goku. It depends on what Superman you use. If you use Superman that fought Doomsday, guarantee your ass Goku's winning that fight. Because there's no way that Goku is losing to a Hulk. That's what Doomsday is. Doomsday is a Hulk, and there's no way Goku's losing to that. So, you know. Like I said, take it for what you will. You know, I'm still going to make my own fight. I'm not sure how soon I'll do that because I'm still working on, you know, you see what I'm doing on Blender. I'm not even finished with modeling Lucario yet. So I'm gonna finish that. I'm gonna finish my mech character, and then I'm gonna finish the first episode of my anime. So when the first episode of my anime is done, then I'll make my Goku vs Superman fight. And I'm telling you the result now, but you know, just in case you don't get it, I'm using pre-crisis. I'm using post-crisis Superman or the New 52 Superman, and the only training that the New 52 Superman has had is with Wonder Woman. And like I said, you don't practice every day. She's losing, but you know, that's just me. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like, favorite, and subscribe to my channel for more updates, Dragon Ball Z stuff. If I get some more money, I may introduce a gaming segment to my channel. That's probably not going to happen anytime soon because I have to. I'll do that when I go to college because I'm not in college yet. Is the gaming segment of my channel going to be years off? No, but you know, until I can produce the quality of videos I want for you guys, you know, I'm just going to hold off on that segment. I may still do some Hyper Dragon Ball Z videos here and there, but you know, that's up for debate. I mean, I may do some, but yeah. So yeah, so like I said, told you so. But yeah. So, see you guys later. I'll probably make another video sometime tomorrow about something I'm thinking about. Yeah. Alright. Deuces.